Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Bloom and Grow Education. My name is Meredith Dickinson. Today's English activity is about main idea and finding facts and details. And you will need this. Now, if you don't have a printer to print this out, it's in the photos in the attachments below. Doesn't matter if you don't have a printer, you can just draw this up, just get a rule and draw it up. So this is for year 1, 2, 1. Oh, that light is not reflecting very well, is it? There we go. And this is a little bit harder. This is the year for 3, 4. And then we've got the 5, 6, which is a little bit trickier still. And this is how it works. I'll use the trickiest one. I'll use the 5, 6 one to explain. So this is called a main idea pyramid. So you watch the film, or you read the book or the article or whatever it is, and you put the main idea up here. So what it's mostly about. And then down here, you put in supporting facts and details. So the information that helps you understand more about this main idea up the top. So to give you an example, we're going to go back and watch yesterday's beatboxing video. So I'm just going to pop that on now, and then I'm going to show you my main idea pyramid to help you understand how it works. So just to be clear, this isn't the one that you're doing, this is the example. So we're going to watch another film at the end, which is the one you're actually doing.
What? No, what? Who? What? Who am I? What am I? What?
It might be hard to believe, but every sound you're hearing is being made by the people on stage.
All made by consume, political fumes, social tombs. What? No, what? Who? What? Who am I? What am I? What?
They're beatboxing, using their voice to create amazing sounds and to retell the classic story of Frankenstein.
It's about monsters and how monsters are created in society today, and how people are monstered. And young people are often kind of like demonized, and it's kind of using their individual stories and their words and their palette of sounds to create the show.
Blood, what's wrong with your face? Your eyes, your nose, all over the place. Your teeth so crooked you need a brace. You are a disgrace to the human race.
The performers are from the Beatbox Academy in London. Yep, that's right, a school for beatboxing.
The Beatbox Academy is a place that started 11 years ago. I started the academy with some other people, a place for young people to come to make friends, and create a community around making beatbox sounds.
Conrad says beatboxing started in the 80s as a way of making music without instruments or stereos.
But people would play the music, people would be dancing, people would be rapping, breaking it down, and then the batteries would run like, and apparently one time there was this mysterious figure in the corner just there, and then all of a sudden we're like, and then people started dancing, people started rapping and going crazy, and then that's how beatboxing started.
He says the great thing about beatboxing is that everyone can do it, and he's been running workshops to help local school students master their own styles.
Can everyone say boom, boom, T, T, clap, clap?
The workshops we've been running been really sick. We've just come to a couple of schools and given them the basics of beatboxing and just seeing their reactions from like the way they just react to loving it so much. Just for me, I just love that.
I didn't realise Australians could rap so well. Like that sounds kind of ignorant, but you don't really know. Like you're in your own little world. But like they got a mad sick flow.
For these students, it's an opportunity to work with some of the best beatboxers around. And after the workshop, some even get a chance to go on stage and show off what they've learned.
Dude, it's incredible, dude. Like, honestly, the opportunity just to be here and, like, you know, see the DJ on the desk and, like, you know, how he's doing all that stuff, man, it's absolutely wicked, dude. And just to learn that is a really blissful opportunity, in my opinion.
The best part about beatboxing is the melody. So, like, I learned that the quicker I do it and the quicker I hooked onto it, I can, like, just, like, go with it and just, it's like a flow. So it's like, and it's just like loop after loop after loop.
just changed my whole perspective on beatboxing. I was like, oh, it's not really a thing, but like, wow, like seeing and hearing these guys, and like they do it as a profession, and like, wow, like it's just crazy. It's just amazing.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so that is the beatboxing clip that we watched yesterday, and now I'm going to share my main idea pyramid. All right, so here's my pyramid. So at the top is the main idea, and I've written this as a full sentence answer, so that's really important. So the film Beatboxing is about a beatboxing academy in London where people can learn to beatbox. So that's what it's mostly about. And then there was lots of information about this academy in it. So we've got some supporting information down here. And it's this information here, this in the second row down, is more important than this information on the very bottom row. So the information gets less important the further down the pyramid that we go. So the main idea, the most important idea, is about the academy in London. All right. Some additional important information that helps us understand that one main idea is that beatboxing is making music with your mouth. Children and young adults can go to the academy to learn the art of beatboxing, and people perform beatboxing like other music is performed. Okay, so that's also additional important information that helps us understand the main idea, which is about the Beatboxing Academy. And then on the bottom row, we have some less important, the least important information that helps us to understand the main idea. So the Australian community of beatboxing is growing, and with it, the skill level. The Academy creates a community for people to celebrate and practice the art. After the lessons, the participants can go on stage and practice what they've learnt, and participating gives people a lot of joy. So this is a really good snapshot of what that beatboxing film was about, and it helps us to sort of streamline the information that we have, with the most important information at the top, and then getting less and less important. And that will be this, being able to understand information in this kind of format will be more important when you get older, particularly when you're getting into high school and you'll have to write more complex text where you'll have to be able to pull information out and say, this text is about this, and here is the supporting information. So this is leading you to the work you'll do in high school, and then the work you do if you go to university, the work you'll do there. So this, for me, was really easy, and it was hard for me to sort of have to control myself because I could pull information out of lots of different places, because having been to university, I've practiced this so much. So this is the foundations of where you'll go in your high school and your university education. So it's important to get really good at this kind of pulling out main ideas and supporting facts and details to support you with that learning in the future. Okay, now it's your turn. In the comments, I'm going to put a link to another short film called Plastic-Free Produce. I want you to watch that short film and then do your own version. Get these pieces of paper and do your own version of that. I will also put the answers up. So if you go into the pictures, into my photo album, you'll be able to find these pieces of paper, which you can print off or just draw up your own one. And you'll also find the answers on there, but obviously make sure you have your own go and challenge yourself before you go and check out the answers. And one of the things with English is that it's not like maths. Like 1 + 1 is always going to equal 2. There's no other options. But with English, there can always be a range of options. So just because your answer and my answer isn't the same doesn't mean your answer's wrong. So just because yours doesn't look perfectly the same as mine doesn't mean that yours is wrong. And so what you can do is, if you want to send yours through to me, I'd love to see them. You guys know how much I love to see your work. Send them through to me so that I can have a look and give you a little bit of feedback, and also praise you, because I'm sure you'll have done an amazing job, and that way I can show it off to everybody else as well. All right, I will see you at Maths tomorrow at 9 a.m. A reminder, if you would like to join our free live and interactive classes, all you have to do is PM me your email address so you can get the Zoom links, and also like my Facebook page so you can get all the updates. And I'd really appreciate it if you would share these videos with your family and friends so that everybody can join in the lessons. All right, thanks very much. Take care. Thank you for your hard work, and I'll see you at Maths tomorrow.